Hi, thanks for joining us. Today's mindfulness practice is about dealing with difficult emotions. Difficult emotions are a part of life. And the more you learn to stay with all the highs and lows of your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations, the more strength and resilience you will gain. Naming or labeling difficult emotions help us to disentangle or unstick from them. Recognizing and acknowledging these feelings will bring emotional freedom instead of being lost in the emotion and allowing it to take over. We have a tendency to resist or reach for something pleasant or deny the difficulty, which can ultimately create more suffering. So, with that said, let's start this practice in a comfortable position, one that allows some length and space through the body and allows your energy to evenly flow. Go ahead and take a few deep breaths on your own, inhaling through the nose and exhaling all the air completely. Allow your body to completely fill up with your breath or your life force. And find some softness and ease with each exhale. Listen to the sound of your breathing. Notice how it feels as you breathe in and out. Now, as you continue mindfulness of breathing, notice what emotions begin to surface, or maybe have already been there. Emotions are really just energy in motion. So ask yourself, what am I feeling? What emotions are happening in my body right here, right now? Perhaps you're feeling relaxed and content. Or maybe there's another emotion inside, such as feeling lost, sadness or joy, worry, perhaps a sense of urgency. Maybe something is troubling you today. Maybe you're having a variety of feelings, both positive and negative. And that is a part of the human experience. Stay with these feelings for a moment. Now, try to focus on just one emotion you're feeling that is challenging to you. One that maybe brings you some discomfort. Maybe it's something that arises from a specific event or a setback. But whatever that emotion is, just let it be with you. Not trying to push it away, but just acknowledging it. Now, once you've identified that difficult emotion, ask yourself how you define it. For example, if it's sadness, rather than saying, I am sad, see how it feels to say, I'm noticing something in me that has this feeling of sadness. And just see how it feels to acknowledge it in that way, so that you can allow this difficult emotion more room to move and know that it isn't a part of your identity. In this way, you're not labeling yourself as a sad person, but instead you're aware that you have this feeling right now, and you accept it. Now take a moment to notice how the energy of this emotion feels in your body. Do you have a tightness in the chest? Do you clench your jaw? Do you scrunch your shoulders up to your ears? Even though that sensation might be unpleasant, just notice for a moment what that feeling is. And remember, it is just a feeling. It is not something you have to get rid of, or fight, or struggle with. It is just a feeling. And now, each time you notice yourself perhaps reaching for the old familiar way of turning away from discomfort, try to just gently turn toward it. The more that you train your mind to acknowledge and name whatever difficulty is here, it suddenly doesn't feel so challenging. So without trying to soften this difficult emotion, see if you can soften your reaction to them. You may not like what you're feeling, but is it possible to accept that this is what you're feeling right now? And is it possible to give yourself permission to actually feel this? Just allowing that emotion to be there with kindness and love. Now, staying with your breath, show yourself some loving kindness. Feel each breath. Maybe bring your hand over your heart if you haven't already. And feel the warmth of your hand and that loving kindness that is within you. The desire to be free from suffering. Breathe deep into your heart space. And anytime a difficult emotion arises or sweeps away your attention, simply label it and return to your breath. Now, when you're ready, slowly open your eyes if they've been closed. Come back into the space you're in. And as you go about your day, know that you can always find refuge in your breathing, and most emotions can be dealt with simply by labeling them. Be open to the idea of responding rather than reacting. All you need is within you. Have a lovely day.